Hey everyone, and welcome back to JDRF's YouTube channel. I'm here today with Sarah, as you've seen her before in our other videos.
Hi.
And we're going to be talking about what we love about the T1D community. But before we get started, I just wanted to remind you that you can subscribe to JDRF's YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button below. For me, I would say the first thing is that I feel like I'm always learning with the T1D community.
Yeah.
Like no matter how long you've had type 1, you know, when you're around other type 1s, you learn so much because everyone just has a different way of managing type 1. A new adhesive I could put on my Dexcom, or just something that I literally had no idea about.
I feel like T1D is such a self-taught disease. Like, you learn how to care for yourself as you go. Everything is so like trial and error. So everyone is doing the trial and error, and just being able to talk to people. I've learned so much on type1nation.org just reading other people's comments
I go through the comments all the time.
I know, it's great because so many people who have had T1D for 40 more years than I have are talking about what has worked for them and what hasn't, and it's so interesting to get their perspectives especially.
I would say another thing I love about the T1D community is you can kind of vent and the other person understands what you're going through. You know, it's not like you don't feel like you're a burden, or you don't feel like, I don't know, like they don't understand.
I feel like that was most evident for me the first time I was talking about being low with another T1D, and I feel like it's really hard to describe what being low is like to someone who's never truly experienced it.
So
it's kind
difficult.
of indescribable.
It is really
And so talking with other people with T1Ds, like my first time, I was like, you know that feeling where your head is kind of like meh and the person was like, yeah, no, I that's the worst. So I've also gotten a lot of help over the years with the T1D community. They've been very helpful to me, and I think that's something I really love about the community. I know sometimes it's hard to get supplies, or especially insulin, and when I've been going through hard times, friends of friends of friends have met up with me to give me some leftover insulin they had, or pump supplies and test strips, and I think that has been the most helpful.
It's amazing just how giving and just how people go out of their way to help others in the community, which is, it's really nice and comforting. So those are the top 3 things that we love about the T1D community, but obviously there's many other things. If you are not involved in the T1D community and you want to, you can always visit jdrf.org and, you know, find a chapter near you to get involved with in-person events. If you are someone who likes, you know, an online community instead, there's also Type 1 Nation. So many ways to get involved, and you know, we definitely love being involved in the community and would love to see you involved as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.